all welders. So how can we change that? The thing about it is the way that they have it set up in the school system, it scares a lot of black people in rural areas to get involved in. Most of them, in some areas, the technical schools are turned into like college programs. We have GEDs, high school diplomas, got to do this, that, instead of just going somewhere where you can just pay to get the trade. I think that's where the need is at, is to learn hands-on, learn from a facility or a person, individual, where you can start breaking and changing these numbers. And I really think a lot of welders, well, a lot of black men I have talked to, a lot of them just thought they had to do too much to get involved in the system to actually to become welders. Or some of them was afraid of the fire. Man, I heard you get burnt a lot. I'm like, man, it's not really bad. You know what I mean? So sometimes it can be fears of that. But then I also told them, hey, man, if you don't like the stick welding or the MIG welding, or sparks, you can be good at TIG welding where you don't have to worry about no flames. And they're like, oh, that's another form. I said, yeah, I said, honestly, I feel like if you can drive a 5 speed or a stick, you can most definitely learn how to TIG weld. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, certain skills you have can transfer over just by you knowing the difference of multitasking or doing more than one thing. Or a lot of people are familiar with working on vehicles or working on, around the home, handyman type things. But when it comes to real skills, we lack at that. You know what I mean? And I feel like, as for us being black men and black welders, I think that it's important for us to start embracing that, because a lot of people ain't really understanding the fact of what it really means to embrace that skill and how that skill can actually change things. I mean, you got to think, it was during World War II where, or World War I. I think, no, maybe World War II, where it was top secret. You know what I mean? Where they was using it to work on the ships a lot. That's how they survived, due to the damages they was repairing them. You know what I mean? So, and being able to stay out there. So I think that it's good that we understand like the diversity that you can have with welding, because some people just think a welder just someone just run beads all day, because you can be a welder fabricator, welder fitter, welder iron worker, welder millwright. You know what I mean? So it's so many different titles when it comes to welding. I just feel like it just need to be more black man, more of us out here doing it, because we need to learn how to build infrastructures, be able to do small jobs like fence jobs that need to be prepared in our communities. We can go out and fix them and get things going and get things right. But until we learn some skills and be able to get over the hump, it's going to be kind of hard. So I think that we got to take advantage of some of these programs that are out there, but some of them, like I say, make things hard for us to get involved. But that's why I have established the HogOn University, because I want to teach with no boundaries. You don't have to have a GED. All you need is the will. All you need is the finances. Or if you don't have the finances, we're working on ways where a person can get grants to that really want to do it and to learn the trade, where they can get them a good job and move and travel and do different things. Because I have experienced that you receive more money when you travel. So I think it's good that we travel and that we see the difference from standing stagnant and standing still versus us being productive and traveling, going different places, learning different things, especially when you're from rural areas. Because being from rural areas and being from the South, we only see things from one way. So when we get outside of our environment and we travel and we go places and do things, we get a chance to meet different people. We get a chance to see that everybody ain't the same. We get a chance to learn different work ethics. We learn different languages. We can be able to mingle and hold conversations. But when you're stuck in that one spot, it's kind of hard to do that. So I think we should push ourselves as black men. I think we should push ourselves to learn trades, to be tradesmen, and especially welders, man. I really feel like that's a field that can get you into the money. Like, you can get into welding and start out making, you know, no less than 30,000. It depends. Well, it depends on what area you in too. You know what I mean? So I've seen welders make little bitty money. So it all depends on what area you in. But you can start out making real good money, especially if you okay with getting out of your area and going somewhere else. So just think about that. I think that it's important for us to embrace these trades. You know what I mean? So a lot of times we just want to shine and the glitter and look good, but now it's really time for us to learn something that can take us to another level. Or we don't have to just get these little basic jobs and then wonder how, man, I'm gonna get this other job. Like I've been hearing my brothers over here talking about being laid off on this and laid off on that. I think now it's time, if you can become a welder, you can become a product builder. You can build products. You can have a service of your own to provide to make money. Like there's so many things you can do with welding. But I think until we think outside of the box. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Outside the box, man. I really think that it's going to be hard for us to really embrace welding. So, as black man, we only represent 5%, and I think that that number can be bigger because a lot of people want to be in it. And I want to break that chain personally. Like I say, I'm in my hometown right now, McGee, Arkansas, and my goal is to start off the university here, get everything going on. What up? What up? What up now? To get things going so that way I can make a couple things happen. So, right now, man, I feel like the need that's in the area, I want to address it. And I feel like being a black welder is something that we need. We need more people to stand up, to teach, to train, to actually educate, and to lead by example. You know what I mean? So the best way for me to do it is lead by example. So I've been working on the welding shop today. Hopefully tomorrow I have the internet at the house. I'll be able to show you how I've been trying to line out the shop. I've been working on different things. I got so much stuff to do right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. I have to step back to keep from getting overwhelmed. You know what I mean? But I feel like if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And to me, I think that's all about being a leader. And I do want to say this: when you embracing a trade and you embracing anything, it's like recognizing your manhood. You know what I mean? You have to stand on something. You have to see it through. It's not going to be easy all the time. It's not going to be ice cream and cookies. You know what I mean? But I swear, if you stick to it, you know what I mean, you're going to be able to reap the benefits. That's going to be able to last you for generations. You know what? That's a good thing. You know what? That you say that. I don't think it's keeping us down, but I do think it's keeping some people stuck like in a situation where they feel like there's only one. Yes, yes, you can go anywhere. Like I literally, like you can be in a place and you don't know. In a 5 hour radius, man, you can change your life in 5 hours. In 3 hours, you can go somewhere and be in a whole nother city. So just think about no matter where you at. Think about where you could be at within a 5 hour radius. I guarantee you with some money there. So if you can figure out that and to relocate, man, it's okay. Sometimes you gotta start off hard. It's okay, sleep in your car. See, some people don't want to struggle, man. You got to do whatever it takes. When it's time to learn something, you got to do whatever it takes to make it happen. I believe the percentage of welders that is Latino or Spanish Americans is actually a little bit higher. It is higher than it is of African Americans in America. It is. Yeah, 5% is very low, but it's true. It's a true fact. You can Google this. And I think hip hop has a great influence. You know what I mean? They use music, they use videos, they use the hip hop um, to sell things and to control the narratives. And actually, I started a hashtag called Welding in Hip Hop because, that's our culture. We created it, but we also can do something productive. And I'm a welder, you know what I mean? And not only is it just welding, like I say, it's so much you can do. It's fabrication, it's installation, it's mechanical. The list go on and on, but we have to be able to think outside of the box and really make something happen. And for it to be 5% family, I really feel like that's sad. You know what I mean? But I think it's sad because a lot of doors has been closed. We don't want to recognize the truth in certain areas, man. There is no opportunity for our people. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like there's nothing but like I see little guys, man, walking around first thing in the morning when I'm getting up, drinking coffee, man. They walking when the sun come up with a beer in their hand, listen to some hip hop. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, bro, what you doing? You can't go get a job or you can't hustle with a beer the first thing in the morning, but you looking for something. You know what I mean? So our priorities are a little messed up right now. You know what I mean? But I think that we have to have somebody to stand up and say, hey man, enough is enough. This is how you're gonna be able to do it if you're gonna make it. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to do it, then I don't know what to tell you. But I got the light on. If you're willing to make some sacrifice and change some things, some stuff can happen. But I think that's where we got to be at, because in order for us to get there, I don't really think we're gonna be able to really um, change things until we kind of address who we are and kind of address some of our flaws and start changing within ourselves. And then I really feel we'll do more, man. But hip hop is a tool that is used to destroy our people in different ways. With having people want to, go outside and hurt people or say, hey man, I'm outside doing this or I'm doing that. It's just it's amazing, man, the way that they use it to control the narrative. That's good, man. Salute, salute that you quit doing drugs. Sometimes it is, man. I did. I had a felony. I did 10 years in the Arkansas State Prison. And when I got out, my success here was limited. I'm going to be honest with you. But as soon as I left here, things changed. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, yes, that's very possible that can happen, man. So I won't say that can happen because it happened for me. Man, I had to literally leave where I was from. But yeah, I'm finna get ready to go on ahead out. Like I said, I just really wanted to talk about that, man. I seen that percentage, and it was something that I was thinking about today, chilling with my partners, and I've been working on um, my house. This washing machine I've been having issues with, and I was just thinking about some fabrication, because I had someone call me today about doing some fabrication, and we need to change that. We need to change it. So hopefully here soon, I'm gonna be having my HogOn University up. I'm gonna be doing some welding tutoring, having some welding classes going in McGee, Arkansas. So for those who are in the surrounding area, you want to come down here and fool with me. If you're cool with me, fool with me, man. You can learn a lot, man. Like I said, my goal is to help you learn things that you won't be able to learn in the school or the college won't teach you, because I'm gonna give it to you up close and personal, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell it to you as true as I can. Yes, it is. Truth be told. But let me let y'all go, man. Y'all be blessed. Be safe out there. Hog on.